Good morning, dear students. This is the fifth video of Geography, Chapter 4. Chapter name is Climate, and this video is for the student of Standard 9. Students, I hope you all are fit and fine and working very hard for your half-yearly examination. And soon you will just get the date schedule that from when your half-yearly will start. Whatever videos we are sending you, the offline video, whatever class we are conducting every day, that is very much informative for you in this hard time, because we all know that this is not the time when we can just interact with each other. So we all have to just stay at our home, and from there we can just give our 100% to get the 100% result. So without wasting much time, I hope you understood what I am trying to say, because in my previous video I have already suggested that we are working very hard for making such type of videos. So this is your responsibility now, that how to just take the maximum utilization of this video. So see, today we are going to read about the other factors which affect the climate of any place, that is the relief features. So relief features means what? If we take example of our country, so everywhere our country is not same. Somewhere mountains are there, somewhere plains are there, plateaus are there, desert region, coastal region, okay, islands are there. So if we see our India and take example of India only, so we have this much diversity in our physical relief. This is called only relief features. So if you just see the climate of the mountainous region and compare the climate of the mountainous region with the plains region, so is it same? Not at all. The plain climate and temperature is different from the mountainous region. If we compare the plains climate with the plains temperature with the desert regions, so that is different. When we talk about the coastal regions, so it has moderate temperature. So this way, this type of reliefs, different physical reliefs affects also the climate of a particular place. When we talk about the relief, you can see here, relief too plays a major role in determining the climate of a place. High mountains act as barriers for cold or hot winds. They may also cause precipitation if they are high enough and lie in the path of rain-bearing winds. The leeward sides of mountains remains relatively dry. So later on we will just see that what it is trying to say. What are the leeward side of the mountain? What is the rain shadow area? How mountains are acting as a barrier for restricting the wind movement. So these all we will discuss. You can see here this image. You can understand that what is the rain shadow effect. Okay, you can see here windward side, cool wet air. See, I am just using the pen over here so that you can understand. This area you can see how the cool wet air just getting the momentum from the wind and rising up. When these wind will just rise up, they will just form the clouds, and these clouds are having the potential of rain. Okay, so these clouds are rain clouds. Okay, we can say that rain clouds, it means it has water. And you can see on the other hand that between this flat land and this side of land, one mountain is there in between. So this mountain is working like a barrier. The slopes of this mountain is the leeward. Okay, now just understand, when this cool and wet air will rise up with the help of wind, and on the other side you can see warm and dry air is rising up. So as I told you in the previous video that warm or hot air will just rise up quickly. So when it will just go upside and interact with the cold air, it will just brings the rain at this side. 1 minute. It will just brings the rain to this side. Okay, but this area where we can see the cloud formation, that remain untouched by the rain. So this area will get only the shadow of the rain but not receives the rainfall. Where the rainfall will just starts on the other side of the mountain only. See the next slide. This is the blank one because here I am going to tell you that here I am going to show you that how India is having different relief. So if we draw the rough map of India, okay, just see first the northern side. Take example of northern side first. So when we see our northern side, this side loftiest mountain is there, okay, loftiest mountains are there. Example is Himalaya, okay, and Himalaya is also divided into Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik, already you know. So when wind will just start coming from the ocean or the water bodies as monsoon wind, so these winds will just collide with the loftiest mountain and it will just reverse back, okay, reverse back in our country only. So this is just showing the impact here. This type of mountain, loftiest mountain, is just restricting the flow of wind so that it will not go across our country, and wind will just reverse back, and it is just it is making our climate wet and it is making our climate cold also. Okay, later on we will read that how monsoon wind just comes, advancing of monsoon and retreating of monsoon. Here you can understand that how mountains are just acting as a barrier. Okay, so when it will just act as a barrier, it will just allow the rain to just start at this side only, not to the other side. You can see our western ghats and the eastern ghats also. So obviously the coastal regions of India, when we talk about the coastal regions of India, this side, this is the western ghat and this is the eastern ghat. So when we talk about the western ghat and the eastern ghat, so these areas remains moderate because they are nearby the coastal regions. Okay, so coastal regions never just make the climate very hot or not allows it to become very extreme, because land to sea and sea to land bridges blows over there, that we will cover in next topic. So this, because of this relief, it is having the moderate climate. See the next one. So this is the Himalaya mountain, how it is working as a barrier, okay, restricting the flow of monsoon wind. And when our monsoon wind will just reverse back, so it just brings the rain over there, as well as it will brings the winter climate or winter season, not a climate. So this is the end of the video, students. I hope you understood that how relief is affecting the climate of a place. Relief at different places, different physical features are there, physical reliefs are there. If any wind will just cross from the desert area, what you will expect from that? That wind will remain moist. Suppose that from Arabian Sea, wind will start coming, and via that crossing that Rajasthan, it will enter into Punjab and Haryana. So what you expect? That wind will just remain moist, or its moisture will just absorb in the atmosphere only when it will just cross the Rajasthan region. In same way, when we just talk about the coastal region, so because of its nearness to the sea or the water bodies, every day it is receiving the rainfall. Okay, so that is not allowing the temperature to become too hot or too cold. Next, when we talk about the mountainous region, because of the higher altitude, it never allows the temperature to increase. Okay, and that's why we see the formation of the glacier on the top, at the top of the mountain. So this is the end of the video, students. I hope you understood. Thank you for watching.